He's such a poser. Alright everyone, welcome back to another Poser Play. I am Poser67. We are playing Dream Daddy yet again. Last time we went on our second date with Craig. Now, that was okay. Craig is not my favorite, I will say that. So, I say goodbye to Craig and step inside. God, I'm ready for a shower, a gallon of water, and a nap. I bet Amanda's still asleep.
Oh.
I crack open her door to find her still in bed, sleepily scrolling through her phone. Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? It was good. We got kind of sidetracked because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river drop, but, you know, I actually feel pretty great. My legs give out. I find myself on the floor of the hallway. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Nice. And you got dads? Alright, let's see what we got. We should have probably just got through the point section last time, but I always feel like I'm going too long in these videos. Okay, we got an S rating.
I've missed you, dude.
Oh, he missed us. Is that what he just said? I missed you, dude? That's pretty good. Alright, let's look here. Handy, we did pretty good. Poker Buddy, pretty good. Marinara? Marinara? Pizza Place. Baby, grimy, and thirsty. Alright. That's not too bad.
Welcome. You've got
Probably gonna get another
dads.
one over here. Yep. Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner, and I know it's kind of faux to pass to invite another bro, but I've known this guy for years, and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free, and I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweeter relief. I don't know. Eat that dinner. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of wine, white wine in hand. Hey. Poser67, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man, classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was just telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Well, thank God it's just not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have a sincere doubts about whether he knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. True.
Oh.
We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks at the door a few minutes. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know. That's weird. See, again, this just proves my fucking theory, because remember, we met a dog that Robert had when we went on a date, our second date with Damien, I believe. Yeah, the little one. So I think okay, so none of this stuff is happening all this stuff is happening before the dates happen. So I don't know if you have to go on the date to inspire them to do things with you. So like Craig wouldn't have done with me if I didn't go on his dates with him. It could be that, but I'm unsure. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Poser67. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet. Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Poser67, didn't know you'd be tagging along. Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when gets are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises his eyebrows at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like ossobuco. I don't know what that is. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know. What's ossobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have ossobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Sawed?
Nice.
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of the dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag.
Hey.
I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I just had to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some of the distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef, learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for a safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good I kind of don't care. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This ossobuco is screaming for itself, and paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is that bad? Is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemonberry savarin. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig, I'm going to get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my buddy could handle and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever savarin was, Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company, especially if there's ossobuco involved. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Ossobuco.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Nice. We've got dads. All right, so we've done 2 dates with Craig, 2 dates with Matt, 2 dates with Damien. I think I should continue my 2-date spree. I don't know. Do I end it here with Matt, or do I go on some more adventures with Brian, Joseph, Robert, and Hugo? Let's go on a date with... I don't know. Screw it. Let's go with Joseph. Let's see what happens. The married man. His family was a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he going to pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? Talking to Joseph, huh? Gah! Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? First of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the BBQ. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Aw, smiley face. The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What do you say? Hi, Poser67. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation points. Did he? That's 1, 2. He used 2. I don't know if I call that a lot. Anything about baking in the church? 2. Yeah, he used... Oh, 3. He used 3. Oh, what a piece of shit. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. Tilde? Taldle? Tide? I'm willing to let it slide this time. Oh, that thing. Whatever the fuck that's called. Tilde? 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 I don't know. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Poser67. Well, guess I'm doing this. Oh, I didn't get to read it. It's bullshit. Save a brownie for me. Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me, unblinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Poser67. But what if they hang a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Poser67? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name? Hey. I think it's Christian, right? It's Chris. Chris, right. Hi again. I'm Poser67. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus. Yeah. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. Wasn't it Christy and Christian? Or are those two different kids? You're weird. Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks up to the adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner. Poser67, you made it. I don't trust Joseph at all, by the way. His kids are too fucking weird. Like I know there's a wife that's kind of an alcoholic, but this is such a strange family. A, this guy is basically ignoring the fact that his wife is an alcoholic. B, his kids are all super fucking creepy. Like that doesn't just happen. I've met youth ministers or whatever before, and the kids are never that fucking creepy. So I think there's something up with this family. So whatever it is, I don't think Joseph will be my choice. I'll do the dates, but I'm pretty sure I won't choose him because they're fucking weird, and I don't want to be a part of his fucking family. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I am as ready as I'll ever be. That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagine at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Hey.
I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. He did say he likes boats. Look, there's a boat over there. I believe you've met Chris, who left you outside. Chris. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. You must be really shy. It's all right. Next time, just be a little bit more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish in the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep it to himself. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in the big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Okay, I knew it. There was a Christian. God fuck me. Ah, why would you name one Chris and one Christian, you fucking prick? You're a fucking prick. Say hello to Poster 67. Hello, father. Hello, Poster 67. Kids, come on, dial it back with the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick. Egg them on. We should get baking. Can you two say, come play with us, Danny?
Oh.
Oh no. The twins stare up in an unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny.
Oh.
Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to burst their dad. But can we keep it up? Go with something creepy, go with something obscure. Creepy. Now say, they all float down here. They all.
Good one.
Joseph can't take it anymore despite his quiet protestations. He's laughing pretty hard into his hand and the kids giggle with him. That's good. That's a good dad. I don't know why he's trying to hold it in for his kids. The twins, obviously pleased with the new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Excellent.
I'm going to be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing. All right, so it looks like we've got a bit of troublemaking on our hands. You think you can out-trouble a career pro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Christy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here a minute. Joseph rushes to the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine bookshelf. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks like a handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves good adventure, unless this is a Mary thing. Who knows? Next to them are a couple different Bibles. Looks like he's covering all the Bible's bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens. Is he a cool youth minister after all? On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels. Judging by the wine stains, these must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson, Sex Detective. The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series? There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic. Smart choices. There is also a brass thing here. It looks like something sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Ha, sex. Well, you have this many kids and you think you're bound to end up on the floor no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms pulled off several times. See, this is fucking creepy. That's not normal for kids. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C+C, of course. I sit down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant. I spot one last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace. Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go into the kitchen and see what's up. Why would there be a silver necklace on the floor? I wonder if that's something I have to bring up later. Whoa! How's this? Is this Christy? She looks completely normal now. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems to be a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph. Twins are a lot more manageable when they are separated. Oh, fuck. She got her creepy look back. Where's Christian?
Hey.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon in the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet.
Oh.
You're too sweet. Oh, no, I'm not.
Oh.
You're so sweet, we might have to water you down with spiders. No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand between laughing and squirming. I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. So I know I'm jumping to conclusions here, but fucking youth minister with creepy kids. Usually this is a pretty good sign with kids who like do that, who come out like that. It's a pretty good sign of like abuse in the household. So it's making me nervous about this guy. A little fucking nervous. So Just so everyone's aware, I'm a little nervous about this guy and his relationship with his children and his wife. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders. Spoon duel, the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Poser 67 the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at the Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind me. Have you come to squash me, knight, or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King. Now on guard! For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with two dumbest looking spoons in the room. Dumbest looking spoons? Okay. Eventually, I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arms and his body, and Joseph recoils in horror. Blast! I am defeated. You could never beat me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste of a little brownie batter. The magic? Oh man, that is way too sweet. Christy begins jumping up and down excitingly. My hero. Christy hugs my leg before making a surprising fast exit. Hey, wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looked confused. You don't want to bake with your dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall. Ahead, Joseph sighs deeply and he stares at the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting. And that is still way too sweet. So what made that crash? Egg beaters on the linoleum floor? Wait, egg beaters on linoleum floor? Let's follow that up. It's my new techno single. I still haven't thought of a B-side. That doesn't make any sense. Like, linoleum is like almost like a plasticky kind of material. So when I drop something on it, it's not that loud, and an egg beater is fucking small. He said it was a crash? Catching you in lies, child diddler. You're a diddler of children, aren't you? They're fucking calling out for help because you're diddling them. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Okay, now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it. We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but don't even sweat it. The bag comes with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter, so we'll probably be fine. Probably. Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. All right, Poser 67, you baked a cake from the box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Who's Mario Batali? Is that a baker or something? Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Whew. Wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Wow, Poser 67, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixers in your day. His nose. Joseph. All we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Ahem. Now, help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph, hold still. What? Thumb in position. And got it. Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger, and it's really good batter. We should find Christy. Yes, we should do that, Poser 67. Joseph quickly composes himself. All right, she can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means? Nice. Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Okay. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car. Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing. Wow, this place is packed. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point. Christy rockets out of the car into the lots. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom! Christy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast? Also, this guy's a fucking bad dad. Like, he let his kids go into the forest alone. Like, that's crazy. And I know it's probably not like a dangerous place or whatever, but still, this guy's like strangely uncaring, but at the same time caring. It's weird. It's just really strange. Does she always run that fast?
Yes.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Also, I think I'm older than him because I'm, my daughter's 18 unless I had her. No, actually, because Craig's kids are young. So that would mean Craig's probably in his 40s. And I just had my daughter right out of college? Like, out of 22? Maybe? I don't know. When Amanda was her age, I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds. Yep, great age to deal with. While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all the baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods? Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches. What? Does he actually? Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. He's not a very good Christian either. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo, the bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Sneak another brownie to ease your fear of public interaction. Oh yeah! We high five. If you bake it, then they will come. It's not long before our first customers, or we have our first customers. Hey dude, hiya, Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here. Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and the proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We improvised. That's just how Nana? Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies in the old country, yeah, that was all thanks to Grandma Goku. Travelers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, and it was passed on to me. Ha, sure. Joseph leans over again to me. Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do. Okay, Joseph. Boo! Boo! I don't think I'm gonna go on a second date with Joseph. What a fucking dick.
Hey.
Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See, not so hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually, another familiar face pops up. Pose 67. It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet you I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. I bet I could eat 11 brownies. Let the man buy his brownies. They used to call me Brian Hollowlegs Harding back when I was in the competitive circuit. Think you could go brownie for brownie with me? 12 brownies. Let's save the thread. That was really good. That was good. I loved it. Let's save the threats of competitive eating for another time, shall we? Joseph, you are just not fucking fun, dude. You get the fuck out of here. We're not going on a second date. Brian and I stare each other down. Ha, you're right. I'll just take one for myself and one for Daisy here. Coming right up. Are you excited for the youth group movie tonight, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me. It's The Fast and the Furious. Wait, what? It is? It really? If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. No, there is not. It's all about gay sex, I think. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography, thanks Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock. These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what? We sold 5? We sold 3 and 2. Wait, what happened to the pews? Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone with young man and the C, but I can respect that. Speaking in the ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is a kind of a turd. Wow, you are a shitty fucking minister. All right, no second date for this guy. Being a cool used minister seems like a lot of work. It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish... Never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, and, basically live out Jimmy Buffett's song? Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville. One day, my friend, we'll be on the island on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! He's going to be hard to sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you ready? Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to our table with Briar, Hazel, and tow. They each finish an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies too. What? A kid is going to take brownies and ice cream. Probably won't be able to sell the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig. Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph. Hi, Amanda's dad. Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time? You can spell diet without die. Tempt him. Hey, Craig. When we were freshmen, remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkled high-intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it? Ha! I'd feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves. Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake. Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us. Even River? I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Boxed mixed, huh? Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Me too. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is, actually, they're just brownies. Cute and boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Poser 67 to the rest of the community. You get a load of this freak show? What?
Hey.
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Poser 67? Mary, let the kid answer the question. They're kind of weird. They seem nice. Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk. I grab the closest brownie and shove it in my mouth and then point to my mouth as a universal sign for can't talk. Mouth is full. Quick thinking, Poser 67. This one's a keeper, huh? Mary, can we talk about this later?
Come on.
Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool. Can we please talk about this later?
Oh my God.
Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty ward, but I must say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is going to fix itself? Mary. I'm kidding. I like her sense of style. Fuck you, Joseph. I'm kidding. Sorry, I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing. Mary leans and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Aww. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. I'm really sorry about her. What's her deal? Wow, what's her problem? She enjoys a good button push. That seemed like a lot of buttons pushing. Joseph shrugs. That's just how she is. You ready to head out? Hell yeah. Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Huh, I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also, happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems are good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. If it won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling wrap brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. I force the brownie down my gullet, knowing full well that this will be my undoing. I will feel this later.
Oh.
I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child that I'm required by law to take care of. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really?
Yeah.
How long have you known me for? Right. How was the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did maybe sneak one? Or, sorry, kiddo, no dice. I feel immediate shame for scarfing down the last brownie. Damn it, I should have saved it. Actually, I don't. If it's shame or just nausea, or I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie, but it could be both. That's okay. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. All right, date complete. We did it, guys. Completed another date, and we're not going on another one with him. He's a fucking jackass. Probably got an F rating for this one. And B. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching another Poser play. I really appreciate it. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye. He's such a poser.